Zombieland, it's your fresh, coming from afar, it's TCTP, TTC. Oh, yeah, boy. High five up top. Beautiful. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for TCTP, TTCR, which stands for...
TCTP does the cinema.
That's right. Every week we go on view and review the freshest of the fresh. I can't do it,
Cinema
man.
experiences. So last weekend
I was going to say it.
Last weekend we went to see Zombieland Double Tap. Now,
Bang, bang.
This movie obviously came out last Thursday, and we went to see it. And I think we both have mixed feelings.
I know. Immediately afterwards,
ourselves.
I was like, "Hey, how about that?" And you're like, "Ugh, fuck off." And I'm like, "Ugh, rough."
Yeah.
So, Zombieland Double Tap, of course, the sequel to the 2009 hit.
Yes.
Starring Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Abigail Breslin, and Emma Stone.
Who are all great, and I think
are fantastic.
do return as very good versions of these characters. I think themselves as actors are fun.
Involved characters.
No.
Yes.
That was my problem, that there was nothing different about them, despite the fact that there
Abigail
was...
Breslin.
Oh, yeah.
She turned into an adult.
Fair enough, she has big bobbly boobies now.
Whoa.
But
I was going to say crooked teeth, but whatever.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I know. Sorry, Abigail.
That's fine. But I think that, like...
You're welcome, but I don't know, Abigail.
So, Woody Harrelson's character, so what are their names? Tallahassee... Wichita, Tallahassee, Wichita, and...
man, I'm going to pull up the page because we were not prepared. We were way too focused on the beatbox that time.
Yeah.
Yes,
all right,
but
so...
those characters, like you said.
Zombieland, there's been... like, they make reference to this in the movie, is the fact that Zombieland, the original Zombieland, came out at a time when there wasn't as much zombie content in terms of cinema. There's been 100%. A lot leading up to it, but there wasn't a great deal. And ever since then, we've had The Walking Dead. We've had the Fear the Walking Dead. We've had a million other zombie properties and things like that come and go.
Yeah, I feel like this was also a pioneer in the zombie comedy genre.
Yes, absolutely.
As in, there had already been some. Shout out Shaun of the Dead, king of them all. Of them all. At the same time, this definitely took it to the main stage, like the original one from 2009.
That's right. So
yes,
that movie came out at the right time.
Yes, and Jesse Eisenberg, who does the narration in the first one as well, for little bits and pieces, they're definitely trying to be self-aware in this one.
Yes, and I think they do a good job of that.
Exactly. They reference how many zombie films there has, and even not in the narration, in the actual script and dialogue, there's references to That's So 2009.
Yeah.
Which... that was one thing I was like, all right, stop trying to be meta, like...
There's jokes about Uber, the company Uber, and I think, fair enough, those jokes...
Madison was that character's name, the blonde bimbo, as you've seen in the trailer.
Which I'll discuss in a moment.
Yeah, of course.
I feel that a lot of the jokes in here, fair enough, they are similar to the style of comedy that it was in 2009, but I feel like I understand why they make... what's the word I'm looking for? Timey jokes, things relevant to today's day and age, but if it was in the zombie apocalypse and it never happened, I get
Why not?
Why not?
That's what I put that down to.
But my feeling of that is that for me personally, that's too hand-fisted.
Okay.
I see these jokes and I go like,
that's kind of like forcing it down our throats to a degree.
Yeah.
Like, as in, we're aware that none of the last 10 years has happened, but hey, guys, that Uber thing, LOL, the dumbass has a joke about it, or like the dumbass has that idea. Like,
this is a wacky comedy,
I get that.
And I get that, but so my biggest gripe with this, and I've got some notes about it, is that because there was very little evolution and progression of the characters, despite the fact that they've lived 10 years in an apocalypse, there was no change to them and there was no real threat of the environment. In the first one, there's a really great scene where Jesse Eisenberg is talking about a character who's on the toilet. And then the zombie comes under the door. Not once in this movie did I feel that they were ever in a case of danger, despite being surrounded by new mutated zombies, which I'll get to in a moment.
Okay, all right. Now, at first when you started that point, I was like, you know what? I think you're right about the evolution to the point where they were just comfortable in their surroundings.
Yeah.
Now, you've also got to take into account the fact that, yes, it's 10 years later. They've been killing zombies for these 10 years.
Yes.
But at the same time, at first, all of that stuff was new. They did address the fact that they are in the White House. That's their safe house. That's their home to start with. and they didn't feel threatened because they had all the barricades and stuff like that around.
Yeah.
So, like, as in, they're not going to be paranoid about walking around the corner and stuff like that. But also, I will just say, while I agree with, like, the appearance of the characters, they did look the same, no evolution there. Mm-hmm. I will just say that after 10 years in the apocalypse, you'd be more comfortable with your surroundings when you've killed thousands of these things.
Yeah, I get that.
They're not going to be like checking every fucking corner when they've been in the same house for a month, 2 months, 3 months. You know, like
I get that
they settled
too.
down at the original. So yeah,
no, I get that. I get that point.
Yes.
I just didn't feel like this movie conveyed that very well. It was
No.
more, but not only that, they went from location to location to location, where every single location was exactly the same. They had plenty of power. Everybody was showered. Everything was fine.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, and not only that too, but the other gripe I have is that when they moved from location to location, I didn't feel like there was enough substance between location to make me care about the situation that they were getting into.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't feel that they had any real threat, despite the fact that there being new zombies called the T-800s.
I was going to say T-800s, which was awesome.
When they were first introduced in the film, you know, I think we might be hitting spoiler territory a little bit, but I'll try and avoid it the best I can.
Please do.
There's a new breed of zombie.
Yes.
And when they're introduced, for me, that was probably the best moment of the film.
Okay.
Because this zombie comes at them after wiping out a whole bunch of zombies with ease. There's one that actually gives them a sense of fear.
That's right. And I think that's where, like, yes, your first point about there not being an evolution of, like, the fear of them, like, you know, checking every doorway and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that what was I getting at with that point? I think that's where that works to its benefit, is the fact that, yes, it's been 10 years, so they just slay these zombies left and right, LOL, ha ha ha, and then the T-800 comes along and is like, that's not normal, we should probably be aware of that, and they do.
But then my counter argument to that is,
here we go.
After that moment, the T-800 zombies, they're pretty easy to kill.
I was going to say.
Like, the threat level of them is almost instantly gone.
Well, yeah, no, you're right in that sense, because I
thought they were gearing up for a true enemy here.
Yeah, they tee it up like there's going to be an army of, like, let's just say 6 of them that are like, you know, like, let's go, like, we're zombies,
really
shoot us in the head, it doesn't matter.
Really tough to kill.
And all it came down to, again, without spoiling too much, all it came down to was an angry horde of zombies running.
Yeah, and they were supposedly T-800s, but no, they killed them just as easy as any other zombie.
Easier than basically any other zombie in the movie.
So that's where it killed it for me.
All right, okay. Yeah, no, all right. I hadn't actually thought of that point, so I'm glad you brought that up. And that's actually affected my view on the movie, is the fact that plot hole of them gearing up this super zombie, basically, and then just at the end have them just...
Yeah, you know, and that's one of the reasons I don't really follow, like, The Walking Dead or anything like that anymore, is because the type of zombies, like, I really like the Resident Evils and things like that, where the monsters over time can evolve and change and become more dangerous. And I thought they were really going to hone in on that, and they just didn't. There was a scene where they talk about other mutated zombies, like the Ninja and the Homer and these other types. At the beginning of
the film. Yes, that's right.
I would have loved them to be more involved as well, but they weren't.
I was going to say, the Homer comes into it, I think, 2 more times or something like that at most.
The Ninja
doesn't happen again.
Nope.
Ninja, Homer.
There was one in between. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, exactly.
There was a third one. I can't remember. It wasn't... Hawkins. The Hawkins.
Hawkins, really smart.
Yes, the really smart zombies. That comes into play maybe twice more. But then it's all about this T-800. But they don't focus on it, and then the ending happens. It's almost like they were like, gear it up. We really can't go anywhere with this. There's the ending.
That's what I mean. Like, they just jump from location to location. They meet a few people. Those few people do this thing, and it didn't give me enough room to breathe or to care about the situations that they were in, and I didn't have a sense of danger. Yeah. And fair enough, it's comedy, but I feel like a zombie film of any genre still needs that sense of fear and uncertainty. Yeah, no, 100%. And even Shaun of the Dead, the king of the comedy zombie movies, that lasts 10, 15 minutes. Oh, that's tense. That's tense. Like, that's actual real danger. That movie is fucking dark. Ladies and gentlemen, go back and watch Shaun of the Dead if you haven't recently. That's a dark film. I am sure all of our viewers, are wise as they are, have seen it. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. But viewers, listeners, whatever, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, Big Summer Boy. Yep. No, but... yeah, I honestly hadn't thought of that part of it, man, because honestly, I had switched my brain off to the point where I was just enjoying zombies. Yeah. See, I tried my best to just watch this as a zombie comedy. Yes. But I really liked the first one, and I was expecting some level of difference.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I feel that they tried to hone in on the same thing again and double down on it.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was executed as well.
Yeah.
But going back to Blondie.
Oh,
Let's
yes,
talk Zoe-
Madison,
Zoe
who was played
Deutch.
by Zoe Deutch. Yes, that's
Douche-
right. Zoe Deutch.
Dioche. Anyway.
Yeah, Zoe Deutch.
My note here,
Not
Bimbo
Zoe
character annoyed me so much with how good she was
Oh.
with how good she was at this very specific character.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
right. I was like, wait, is she annoyed you? But yes, I
She
completely.
is very annoying to me, but I fell in love
She
with her.
did it
She is
so
great.
fucking well,
Yeah.
and I almost called it. I almost turned to you in the theater and said, "I bet that's a nut allergy." But
Yeah, I think everybody suspected
gonna
that because she was
say-
eating like trail mix or something before.
Yeah, trail mix, and then later on she's like, "I didn't know there was nuts in trail mix."
Yeah.
LOL. But no, yes, big shout out to Zoe Deutch, Madison. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
like I fully endorse everything about her performance, and she
Yep.
played that character to a T.
Yeah.
But I will also say Luke Wilson, Thomas Middleditch playing Flagstaff and Albuquerque.
Yep.
They were great.
I
I will
think they
say
were
the
great.
trailer misled me in their length of presence in the film.
The trailer where you see the what would you call them? The doppelgangers
Yes,
of
the doppelgangers.
Tallahassee and Columbus.
Yes.
That lasts maybe an extra 5 minutes on top of what you see in the trailer.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I would have loved to
100%.
seen them carry the movie forward.
That's what I mean. I was hoping the location that they were at when they first met each other and that,
Yep.
I was hoping that from that point they would then move on together.
That's what I was hoping,
Because
yeah.
when they turned up at that location, I was like, oh, this is from the trailer. And then 10 minutes later, the main cast were moving on without them.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh,
and that
All
I
right.
think it was that scene where my thoughts of the T-800s no longer being so much of a threat came into it because they knew that they were T-800s and they were like, yeah, we'll go take care of this, and they just walked out and did.
yeah, exactly. No, that's right.
So-
and then they just came back in, to have a drink. Like, I could have done with a bit more Thomas Middleditch and Luke Wilson.
Yeah.
100%. But
I thought that was going to be terrible. When I saw that in the trailer, I was like, oh, I'm going to hate this.
No,
I didn't
yeah.
like it. I liked that more than I thought I was going to.
I understand why you thought you were going to hate it because they're playing off the, same characters, LOL. Like,
Yeah.
they're just opposites but the same.
Yeah.
But no, 100%, like the rules and commandments. Like, I thought that was quite funny.
thought that was interesting,
And the
yeah.
little insecurities that they have about the particular rules. Like, I thought that was great.
Yeah.
But
Best moment, go.
best moment. All right, I'm going to, can I spoil it?
Yeah.
All right. End credits. Cutscene. Bill fucking Murray pre-Zealand.
Yeah.
That scene, I lost my shit. That
So
was
did I.
beautiful because in the trailer, we saw a snippet of Bill Murray and I'm like, wait, but he, died in the first one.
Yeah.
And then bam,
They had to.
save it after
They
the
had
after the
to.
credits. So make sure you stick around if you go and see Zombieland Double Tap. Make sure you stick around for the credits because afterwards you are going to be rewarded with a gorgeous treat of Bill Murray in his ironic, self-aware best.
Now, when we say end credits, we mean post-credit scene.
Yes, my
No, sorry.
apologies. No, yeah, post is after.
Post. No, well, there is a very, very end credit scene which we didn't see because we left. Yes.
Oh, there was more?
Apparently, there is more. Yeah. So
What-
if anybody's
what?
seen to the very, very end of the credits in Zombieland, please drop us a line to let us know what happened.
That's it. I'm never walking out until the fucking usher comes. Oi,
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah. So
Damn it.
pre-credits, what do you call that? It's like middle credit scene where just before the credits kick in, there's like an end scene.
Oh, there's
And
like
then
a
there's
directed
front.
by so-and-so, Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Zombieland Double Tap. Then there's a scene.
Yeah.
that kind
And then there's the credits, but apparently there's another scene which we missed.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Anything special?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. People, please reach out.
Yes.
What happens? Anyway,
Comment down below.
Are you okay, man?
Comment down below. Links in description. Swipe up.
Worst moment.
Swipe up.
Swipe up. Worst moment.
Worst moment. Oh, I said it to you off air. Worst moment. Oh, that's got to be that. I'm just a bit thirsty, Dylan. What do you think was the worst moment?
Okay, I'm going to let you stall for a moment. I'm going to say my best moment, which I've already mentioned in my description of this movie, is the introduction to the T-800.
Yes, absolutely.
My
That's a
personal
lovely call.
favorite was where the introduction of the T-800 was walking towards them and they were struggling to put it down and they literally had a sense of fear. And I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Worst moment?
Yes. My worst moment. I just remembered. Thanks, Dill.
I didn't actually write down a worst moment.
All right. No, that's fine. My worst moment, and I need to get his name here so I make sure I say the actor correctly.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I cannot see him there. There is one particular character who plays a hippie. What's his name? What college is it? Why can't I fucking think of it?
Hold on, it's got to be on this.
Berkeley. That's okay. So Berkeley. He's my most hated character because he plays the cliche hippie hacky sack kicking motherfucker.
Yeah. So he's the guy in the trailer you see who picks up Abigail Breslin's character.
Yeah. Do you have any weed? Do I look like the kind of person who has weed? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I do.
It's like shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Yeah. He's my worst part of this, but. That is because, like you said with the character Madison, it's played to perfection. Avon Jogia is the actor who plays that. I saw him for years on Victorious on Nickelodeon. Okay. I Am a Father, and it is a fantastic show. Check it out on Nickelodeon, Victorious, reruns all the time, Ariana Grande. Anyway, he is a great actor, but this character pissed me up the wall. Madison, I saw the comedic value, but this character of Berkeley, no. No, having none of you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I don't like it at all. But he was my least favorite part. But also, now that you've mentioned it, the fact that the T-800s disappear.
Yeah,
that's pretty disappointing. That the end scene doesn't involve a big. We did it. We beat them. You know.
Yeah. I mean, my worst moment will be the end where they kind of did beat them, but they beat them in the dumbest way for a smart.
Yeah.
Like there's a normal zombie. There's a moment where, without spoiling too much of it,
of course,
there's a horde of T-800 zombies running through them, and none of them look sideways to realize there's
the hippie motherfuckers.
Yeah,
the hippie motherfuckers just holding up bits of corrugated iron.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That is
anyway.
Dumb. Actually, no, I think a universal most disappointing moment from this film is the simplistic ending.
Yeah.
It's just a basic bitch
and it happened in like 5 minutes. That's what I'm saying about there was so much that they tried to go from one to the next to the next to the next that there wasn't enough room to really care about what they were doing. The first one where they go to the theme park, it was a really good sense of home and comfort and love and family, but they've just turned on power.
That's right.
And
this one, from the get-go, they've got power, they've all got running water, they're all living a comfortable life.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I get what you mean. All right, Dylan, hit us with your pretzel rating, bro.
I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. All right.
A legitimate rating.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
There are moments to be had where it's enjoyable, but for me, there was too many things that let me down about this movie. So therefore, that's my opinion.
How dare you have one? Anyway, my opinion or rating, as we like to say.
Your pretzel.
I enjoyed this. I feel like I had the ability to switch off and enjoy a zombie flick.
Yep.
Not even think about that. I didn't think about a lot of the points that you brought up until you brought them up right now.
That's why we do this.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm going to give this a solid 86.25 out of 451. Okay? So
that's worse than mine, I think.
Yeah, it is. Now that I think about it, my basic maths has been turned off since we're doing GS2.
GS2,
but I'll give it 7 prawn kebabs out of 18 cherries. Okay, so that's just how I feel about this.
This has been Two's Company, Three's a Podcast.
You're damn fucking straight it has.
This is our Friday episode. Thanks for tuning into our review of Zombieland and Trailer Park. We've got some amazing trailers to talk about this week, which you can certainly go back to the beginning of the episode.
Okay, I don't know why he's losing it. But next week...
I'm losing it because of the consumption of scotch.
No, that's understandable. But next week we will be in TCTP DTCR seeing the newly fresh to cinemas as of yesterday, Thursday the 24th of October, Ready or Not, starring Hugo Weaving's niece. Come on, Samara Weaving, get on it. And Adam Brody, OC, hunk.
Yeah, and Shazam. Fuck, what a guy.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are Two's Company, Three's a Podcast. We are available on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
You can links are all here and down below.
You can hit us up at Two's Company, Three's a Podcast at gmail.com. And where can they find us to listen to our audio or watch our video, Dylan?
You can listen to us on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and also watch us on YouTube.
Big summer blowout.
Big summer blowout.
But... yeah. He is Dylan. I am Mitchell. We are Two's Company. And you are the podcast.